Hi guys, I'm back with the Dip Powder Mini. Before we get started, I do have on 2 coats of Holo Taco Peely Base on top of my Builder Gel, which will allow easy removal of my application, whether it's dip or gel polish. And so I have 2 colors here from Dipp'd July 2023 sub bag. When I did this, I didn't realize there was a third color, but I had left it in my little plastic container, so I just used these 2. I can't remember what the third color was, so I will be using that, plus I will be using double dipped dip liquids for the first time. These are not low odor dip liquids, so I would strongly advise that if you do use them, use a respirator, just to help protect you from developing dip flu. So I've been they have a quarterly sub bag from Double Dipped, and I've been receiving that sub bag I think for a year now, and they changed the format, I guess, pay method, and I'm just not going to renew it because I rarely used it. This is my first time using them. I have other colors from their sub bags that I have yet to use. So guys, just hang out with me while I do this dip powder application. Just wanted to chime in and mention that, since this is the first time using these liquids, I will say they are thin liquids. Like, this application was so thin. Now, that color was very pigmented and very bright, but those dip liquids were very thin dip liquids, and I actually liked them. And they had a moderate drying time. It wasn't too fast, wasn't too slow, but again, they applied thin, so it didn't take long to dry at all. Did y'all see what I just did? I was wiping my brush off and end up wiping that doggone brush on the dip powder that was on the little silicone nail mat. And so I'm hoping, I tried to wipe that thing off as best as I could, so I'm hoping I didn't contaminate my doggone dip base for the first time, during the first time using it. I was just like, really? Like, you got to be kidding me, doggone it. So I'm going in with the glitter. Now, with the glitter color, after I did this mani, and I looked at it, I really didn't think the colors went together. That was just not my thought process, especially after I added some little extras to my nails. I really didn't think the glitter went with the solid color. And so with any glitter dip that I do, I always pour over the first coat, and you can see it had a lot of clear in it because a lot of clear picked up on the nail, and I got a lot of the chunky pieces at the bottom of the nail. Now with the second coat, I do lay my finger flat, and you can pick up more pieces. If you still don't like the coverage that you get, you can go in and individually place glitter pieces on the nail. So I'm going in with Double Dipp's clear. I did buy their clear quite some time ago, stirring that up, and I'm using a pipette to apply the clear. I'm going to apply clear to the glitter nails to protect them from changing colors during the filing and buffing process. And I will say this was a good clear. I do like the clear, no problems at all. And so once I clear encapsulate the nails, I'm going to brush off excess dip powder and then activate and do my filing and buffing off camera. So coming up are my nails after filing and buffing. I removed filing dust and cleaned my hands with a spritz of water and a paper towel. So I'm going in and applying Double Dipped activator. This will allow the top coat to dry and dry nice and shiny. And so I'm applying a layer that to all nails, and then I'm going to use a lint-free wipe to remove excess activator on the nail. So after I remove the excess activator that maybe didn't dry on the nail, I'm going to use Double Dipped Dip Top Coat. And with the Dip Top Coat, you want to apply that in 3 swipes across the length and the width of the nail. I couldn't find my instructions, so I'm just going with the normal instructions that I would use for most dip liquids. And so I'm wiping my brush off on a lint-free paper towel before placing it back into the bottle, because you don't want to get any of that activator that could potentially be on the nail on the top coat brush or inside the top coat, because it will ruin the top coat. And so after I do that first coat, I'm going in with the second coat. The second coat can be more detailed and you can cap the free edge. I'm then going to apply some gold rhinestones from Pachi Nail Design just to add something extra to the nail. I'm going to add rhinestones to my thumbnail and my middle finger, and then I'm going to go in with some other color rhinestones on my ring finger. So the nails dried down fast and they dried shiny, and so it's just as shiny as my right hand, if not shinier, and my right hand has gel polish top coat. And so I'm going in with my cart rhinestone glue and applying that to the nail. So I have some rhinestones here, the rhinestones that are pretty much the color of the dip powder I got from Scatter Crystals. They're going out of business. And then I'm adding some gold rhinestones, and then I'm going to add caviar beads in between that, the rhinestones, just to make it look a little bit more uniform. And then I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. And I did notice after I cured, I didn't get the right sizes. Like at the beginning and the end of the rhinestones, I got 2 different size rhinestones, but it's okay. So after curing, I give that a few minutes, and I'm going to go in and apply some cuticle oil. And so I really didn't like the glitter with this color. It just didn't. It didn't do what it was going to do, and maybe the rhinestones throw it off even more. So I'm applying cuticle oil and massaging that in. So guys, please like this video if you found value. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to my channel. It is free $99. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.